sebab rumah teacher pula internet down. Jadi internet down, I tak boleh nak buat seminar dengan korang. Tak berani nak gunakan mobile data. Sebab kalau I gunakan mobile data, nanti korang menangis. Teacher stuck kan? Hari tu ada yang dah marah teacher dah. Teacher, stuck. Saya tak boleh nak tengok muka teacher yang comel lah. Puji diri pula kan. Kalau kita tak puji diri kita, siapa nak puji kita kan? Jadi jangan lupa puji diri you hari ni. Before I proceed, let me just quickly wish each and every single one of you guys a very good evening and assalamu alaikum. How are you? How's everybody doing? I hope that you guys are all well. I hope that you guys are all in a pink of health, and I hope that you guys are all as healthy as you should be. Now, let me just share with you on today's lesson. I rasa our class hari ni match lah dengan baju I. Kan? Tadi teacher dah panik dah, betul tu. Ada yang cakap, mesti teacher panik. Yelah, panik lah. I tak nak you tunggu. Kalau you tunggu, I panik tau. Okay, to those of you yang tak tahu siapa nama teacher ni, jom kita just buat a quick introduction. My name is not Miss Maryam, my name is Maryam. You guys can call me Miss Maryam, Teacher Maryam, or anything that makes you guys feel comfortable. Today's lesson is going to be really simple, really straightforward, and really chill. When I say chill, I mean it, like super chill. And we're going to have all of the fun in the world. Yeah. All of the fun in the world. But it's not so fun lah teacher. Sebab kita pakai webinar hari ni. So I tak boleh nak tengok muka korang semua. Tapi tak apa. Make sure that you guys are always so active on the chat. Okay, in the chat. Just keep on typing anything that you guys want. Feel comfortable in the class. Even though you have never met me before, I want you to know that I don't bite. Okay, I'm going to be there to answer all sorts of questions that you deserve. I also see my lovelies in here. I have hi Heidi, I have my sayang Zakia, I have tadi nampak Sobirin, tadi I nampak Syahira, ada Syahira dekat sini, Nabila, hi, kita ada Mirza, we have Nurin, we have Faiz, we have all the familiar names, we have Farisha, we have Irdina. Saya ingatkan kelas cancel. Tak cancel, mana boleh I cancel. Zakia mestilah ingat you. Tiap minggu Zakia akan duduk di depan kelas. Tiap minggu Zakia akan duduk di depan kelas. And that is what I am very happy about. Kenapa macam duduk dekat depan kelas tu? Macam mana tu teacher? Dengan telekong. Akila aku ingat. Dia masuk kelas awal. Jadi dia buka kamera. So muka dia dekat situ. Muka dia kat depan sekali. Ingatkan tak ada kelas. Adalah kelas. I nangis lah macam ni. Semua ingat tak ada kelas, nangis lah macam ni. Alright, so what is it that we're going to be doing today? We want to learn on how to write a review. Now, I know that you guys are all in Form 3 and next thing you know, you nak masuk Form 5. Nak masuk Form 5 cepat betul. Next thing you know, nak masuk Form 4 dah kan? Are you guys excited? Miss, saya takut biar saya gagal. Tak ada istilah gagal. Jom hari ni kita belajar tenses sikit. Boleh Sikit je. Sebab yang you selalu takut tu tenses. Something yang you takut tu always tenses. So kita sembang-sembang dulu sekarang. Okay, let's have a chit chat. It's already 8:05. Saya tak ready lagi Miss nak masuk Form 4. Sebab itulah MC Blast has all of this amazing ilmu free for you guys to gain as many knowledge as possible before you join your Form 4, before you enter the new stream of Form 4. Yes, the many streams that you need to pick. Okay, inshallah, you can do this. Before you masuk, before you masuk class, you kena tanya dengan diri you. You have to ask yourself before you enter any classes, you have to ask yourself, what is my motive? What is it that I want from this class? Do I want to do this just to finish the day? Do I want to do this just to get it done with and later I can go home and sleep? Or do I want to do this because I need to learn as many things as possible because I gotta gain all of this amazing knowledge that I deserve to change my life? Okay, we all want to change our lives. Even if you are the happiest and the most amazing person on earth, there's something that you want to improve and get better, right? We always wanting to improve ourselves. That is how you grow. You want to grow. You want to be better than yesterday. So how do you grow? Let me share with you. The most amazing weapon is ilmu. Yes, ilmu. I'm not kidding you. Cliche, tahu ada yang cakap teacher, asyik cakap benda yang sama je. Yeah, because that is exactly what you guys need. Okay, so we have 356 hours for you to gain. And in these 356 hours, there's just so many things that you can learn. So don't miss out on any of our lessons. Okay, sampai aku pakai baju kuning hari ni kerana tema ilmu free kita kan sama. Apa tu pakai tudung merah lah. Maybe next one lah pakai tudung merah. BI susah. Apa yang buat BI susah? Sebelum tu kita tengok dulu. Kita tengok dulu apa yang kita nak buat. Dia cakap kat situ post story dulu, tag us. Jangan lupa tag @MC+. Kalau nak tag teacher boleh juga. Minggu lepas teacher tak buka sangat Instagram sebab teacher kehilangan nenek tercinta teacher. Jadi minggu ni teacher dah mula balik buka and check my social media notification and all that. Sebab tu kalau ada yang tag teacher tu teacher tak reply tu minta maaf lah ya. And I'm back on social media. Sekarang pun tak adalah hilang ke social media. I tengok juga, tapi minggu lepas this whole week tu memang tak buka sangat. So sekarang I dah buka balik. So if you guys want to check MC Plus and you can just feel free to go on to @MRYMKHAN and just tag me, okay? Because we want to get to know each other, and I want to also know what is it that you feel about the class as we are done later, okay? Jom kita tengok. Today we're going to write a review. Kenapa cakap nah? Siapa yang cakap nah tu nak kena cubit? Nak kena cubit. It's fun, you know. Writing a review is fun. Yeah. You know why? Review is macam lah you tak tengok. Speaking of social media, macam lah you tak tengok review dekat social media before you purchase things. When you are writing review, kan, anything that's involving review mesti akan involve a product. Any sort of product, whether it's a book, whether it's an item, such as your makeup products, the song, movie, clothing, kan? Makeup pun orang review, kan? Apa lagi? Place, kalau you pergi tempat tu, it's a product that they are selling, kan? Food, stationery, restaurant, banyak lagi benda. And even service, products and services. Products and services. Now, pernah tak you review tutors? Kalau you pergi dekat MC Plus apps kan, to subscribers, if you go to MC Plus apps, you akan nampak ada tutor review kan? You can say anything you want. Akila cakap membawa, bukan membawa, kita bagi feedback. Feedback untuk experience kita. Okay, feedback untuk apa yang kita dah experience, and that's what we want. We want the best out of we want to share the best out of the things yang kita dah go through. If it's a bad one, you share it's a bad one. If it's a good one, of course, you share it to everyone and say that it's a good one. Food review is the most famous. Masa teacher ajar form 3 before this, you perasan tak, we always talk about food review. We have done food review before, and there's just so many fun things yang kita nak buat. Kita makan-makan dalam kelas, nanti form 4, form 5 lagi banyak makan-makan dalam kelas. To talk about food review. Okay? Ada jamuan virtual. All that is for you guys to remember better. Now, ayat saya tunggang langgang teacher macam mana? Jangan risau, I have a template for you. And later I'm going to show you how to not make ayat you tunggang langgang. Okay, so let's check out our review essay. So we are going to write in a form of note expansion. In your class, dia cakap dekat sini, you have been talking about a good book. In about 120 words, write and review. Alah, typo lah. Write a review essay about the book. You may use the notes below to help you. Now, as you guys know, dia dah bagi siap-siap dekat sini, what book. Nah, bila dia cakap what book, this is going to be the first question. Agak-agak. Apa yang dia minta? Title, exactly. Okay, title of the book. Tajuk buku. Now, before I proceed further, let me just share with you a little something dalam what book kat sini. Number 1, dia adalah benda yang kita masuk dalam introduction. Okay, something yang you masukkan dalam your introduction. Lepas you dah masukkan dia dekat dalam your introduction, you kena ingat one more thing. Introduction takkan kita nak cakap title je kan? Ada banyak lagi benda yang kita nak cakap. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that after this. Lepas tu dia cakap, when did you read the book? Bila you baca? Bila you baca? During last school holidays, yesterday, recently. Boleh tak teacher saya gunakan perkataan recently? Boleh. During my free time. Okay? Last year. So this is time. So agak-agak dia masuk dalam mana? Adakah masih dalam keturunan introduction? Adakah dia dalam gang introduction? Yes, betul. Dia masih masuk dalam introduction. Alright. So kita panggil dia sebagai basic information. Information yang kita perlu tahu. Okay? Information yang biasa-biasa, yang simple-simple je. Lepas tu, so boleh tak teacher letak kat sini number 1 juga. Masih dalam intro. Masih dalam introduction, correct. Now, as soon as you are done with that, kita turun bawah. What happened? Now, what happened ni, make it past tense for me. Okay, tambah ed. It's what happened in the book. So, tukar. Jadi, what happened in the book. So, apa yang terjadi dalam buku ni? So, we want to know all about it. Now, what happened in the book? Apa yang terjadi? So, what can you say over here? Everything. Adakah ini dalam introduction? Tidak. Ini dah masuk dalam paragraf kedua. This is going to be your content. Okay, it's going to be your content. Second paragraph. Betul tu sebab saya letak number 2. Now, am I going too slow? Am I going too slow? Is it okay? Okay, Nah, kemudian kita nak turun bawah balik. What is the genre? Apa tu genre, teacher? What is the theme? Mari kita belajar perkataan baru. Apa tema? Is it a horror book? Is it a thriller? Is it romance? Is it tema? Tema apa tema dia? Is it comedy? Is it children's book? Is it horror? Or is it action-packed? Or is it young adult? Or is it something that is a hybrid? Rom-com, romance and comedy. Is it based on history? Is it self-help? Jadi kita tulis semua tu untuk awak. Okay? Is it literature? What is it? Is it science fiction? Sci-fi? Teacher asyik garu hidung bukan korek hidung. Hidung teacher tiba-tiba rasa macam ada something dekat atas hidung teacher. Kacau lah. Literature tu apa teacher? Literature tu apa? Contoh buku literature macam mana? Okay, contoh buku literature is based on apa? Komsas. Based on literature adalah komsas. Okay, tapi in another way macam kita ada something that is classic. Something that's classic, we call it as literature. It can be in the form of fantasy or not, non-fiction or fiction, doesn't matter, but it's something that is classic and it's something that has been ongoing for many generations. Okay, so that's based on literature, and the words that has been used is something that is highly praised. Okay, dipuji ramai. Now, sastra, literature tu adalah sastra, macam komsas awak. Literature translation dia adalah sastra. Let me just write that down. Ching, ching, ching. There you go. Okay. Now, what is fiction and non-fiction? Is it considered as genre? Now, you have fiction, non-fiction. Bawah dia dipecahkan kepada genres. Now, genres ni lebih specific to be compared to the fiction and non-fiction. Kalau kita letak fiction, non-fiction ni cukup, that means cukup. Actually, it's okay. It's enough. But, kalau dia dah minta specifically genre, soalan yang teacher buat ni, teacher sengaja je minta dia genre. Kadang-kadang dia tak minta. Fiction tu dongeng like fantasy. Betul tu Tengku. Fiction ni something yang not real. Okay? Something yang not real. And then you have Macam Harry Potter. Something that is based on fictional character. Something that is based on something unreal, not based on true story, not based on any historical background, fairy tales, considered as fiction. And then you have non-fiction, something that is based on what? Facts, true story, documented series, ataupun interviews, or usually benda-benda yang non-fiction ni, ataupun buku-buku yang non-fiction ni, selalunya kalau you tengok self-help books, motivational books, kan? Buku-buku yang membantu kita untuk jadi better. So these are what we call as fictional books. And psychological books. And dia punya genre masing-masing. And there are certain books yang, there are certain people out there yang tak suka baca fiction. You don't like fictional books, you like factual books. You want to add knowledge. But that doesn't mean yang cerita dongeng ni, ataupun fictional books ni, dia tak ada benda yang dia boleh ajar kita. Sebenarnya, any sort of reading can ajar kita. Now, let me ask you one question that I always ask my students. Siapa dekat sini benci membaca? Tak ada siapa yang tahu. Kita je antara kita. I promise I won't tell your name out. It's just me, host and panelist teacher je. Terupa tengah busy, terupa tak tengok. Okay, ramai yang cakap tak. Bukan saya, tapi lebih ramai yang juga cakap saya. I don't like books. Saya tak benci. Maybe hate is a strong word. Okay? Hate is a strong word. Hate is a strong word. I take that back. Dislike reading. Okay? You dislike reading. Now, I want you to ask yourself, apa yang you minat? Apa sort of reading yang you minat? Apa benda-benda yang you suka baca? What's your interest? Comic. Okay, then start from comic. Story, short story. Then start from short story. Sekejap lagi I nak bagi you tengok a website boleh? An Aesop Fable website. Dia pendek-pendek je kita baca dekat situ nanti. Can we do that? You suka menyelesaikan masalah macam mathematical question. You suka buat latihan. You like to be hands-on upon something. That's excellent. That's good. But you have to also embed some reading in your life. Okay? Membaca itu benda yang sangat membantu kita. Tak kisahlah you baca newspaper sekalipun, tapi jangan baca headline je, baca the whole thing. Okay? And cari genre yang sesuai dengan you. Follow genre yang sesuai. So jom kita tengok jenis-jenis genre yang ada. So under your vocabulary list, I'm going to give you the genre. So let's talk about the genre for a bit here. Okay, now, apa genre favorite you? What's your favorite genre? This is book, book genre. So what is your favorite? Horror. Okay, besides horror, what else you like? Romance. Okay, fantasy. Murder mystery. Okay, mystery dia ada banyak jenis. Dia ada murder mystery, dia ada action books. Okay, jangan lupa adventure. Okay, I put it together, action, adventure. Okay, maybe I don't want to put it together. Adventure. You have comedy. Animation ada tak? Animation. Animation ada tak? Tak ada. Buku tak ada animation, my dear. Buku tak ada animation. Sebab animation you're talking about something gambar bergerak. Animasi. Okay? Very good. And then you have young adults. Young adult ni adalah genre. Teacher, mana saya nak tahu genre ni semua? Where do I get all this genre from? You go to a bookstore. Okay, the next time you go to a mall or anywhere that has bookstore, youthful bookstore lah. Sorry, I nampak Elisha cakap youthful. It's actually young adults, my dear. Okay? Young adult tu buku macam mana? I'll share with you in a bit. You go out to any bookstore, preferably commercial bookstore, huge ones, okay? Just go and check it out. Just tengok je. Apa yang dia tulis dekat every rack. Every book rack akan ada title upon it. Ada political, ada religious books. Ni semua adalah genre-genre. Tapi yes, if you go to commercial ones like Popular, what else? Where else? MPH bookstores. We have a Book Access. Okay, and we also have my favorite, Kinokuniya. Okay, Kinokuniya is my favorite. And semua ni ada bermacam-macam jenis genre dalam dia. Kalau detective fiction tu macam mana? Ada juga, that one is considered as mystery. Macam Enola Holmes tu diconsider as mystery. Okay? And adventure pun ada. Kalau adventure ni dia cerita pasal adventure seseorang character in the story where they share about a little bit of this and that. So, young adults macam mana pula? What about young adults? Young adults are books made for young adults like you guys. Okay, like you guys. And young adults are mainly for teenagers. Buku tu akan dirasa lebih closer to us. I mean, to you guys. Back when I was younger, I used to read Sophie Kinsella, Meg Cabot. Okay, Meg Cabot is one of the famous young adult author. Lupa perkataan author. I'm so sorry. And there are many more. Okay, back when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of money to buy all sorts of books, and I always give these ideas of, oh, buku mahal lah, so I tak nak beli. Sebab I rasa buku mahal lah, tak nak beli. So one day, kawan teacher datang dekat teacher, dia cakap, Maryam, you should read this book because this book is something yang dekat dengan you. I couldn't remember the title of the book because I was 11 years old masa tu. I was 11. Back then I like to read books. Ada yang tanya, I'm sharing this because ada yang tanya siapa yang macam mana teacher boleh start suka membaca. My late father used to purchase books for me. He's an avid reader. He loves reading. So he purchased lots and lots of books, and I started reading. I love storybooks. I love Aesop fables. Aesop fables are my favorite. Teacher suka cerita yang ada moral values. So I kept on reading all these stories. Of course, fairy tales semua teacher dah baca at that point of time. Mana-mana teacher dapat chance untuk baca fairy tale, I used to go to the library with my sister Sarah. She would take me to the library just across our school, and we just sit there for a very long time, and we would read all sorts of books. I would read all sorts of young adult books and children's book especially. Sebab I suka children's book, illustration dia best kan? Kalau you macam teacher, sampai sekarang pun teacher baca tau children's book. I love to see the illustration. Cantik kan? It's meant for kids, but sometimes we can be kids too, you know. Just read something. Ada tak orang judge kita kalau kita baca buku kanak-kanak? Belajar perkataan baru tak kalau belajar buku kanak-kanak daripada buku kanak-kanak? Belajar English words. Belajar. Those are meant for native speakers. So if native speakers, orang yang memang lahir-lahir memang dah belajar perkataan in English, of course they will use bombastic vocabulary which is not bombastic for them, but it's bombastic for us. So why not just read children's book? It's good for you. Start with fairy tales. If you like fairy tales, go ahead. Read fairy tales. Okay? And going back to the story, macam mana teacher suka baca buku. So my friend, bagi teacher pinjam buku. I had scoliosis. I have scoliosis, not had that, I still have. I have scoliosis where I was born with a condition di mana tulang belakang teacher dikuru jadi sengit. Okay? Jadi at the age of 11 ke 12 macam tu, I was diagnosed with it. So memang tulang belakang teacher jadi macam tu, dia macam dia suka dance. Jadi macam tu So I actually read that book, and that book made me feel closer to to whatever that I was feeling, because the book was about a kid yang ada scoliosis, and she had to wear this annoying body brace where I had to wear it at the same time, and I felt shy. I felt disconnected from everyone because I was the only one who have had to wear it. And at that point of time, I felt alone and lonely, and I felt like I am disconnected from everything until I baca buku yang kawan I bagi I baca. I will find the title. I cannot remember the title, but it was about a girl yang kena pakai a Milwaukee brace, nama body brace tu, and she had gone through such journey, and she persevered. Okay, dia bertabah, and alhamdulillah dia managed to get through it. Bila I baca buku tu, I felt empowered. That is what books will make you feel. Books akan buat you rasa empowered. You masuk dekat dalam dunia yang beri you imajinasi, a new imagination. Tak macam TV, tak macam movie, tak macam series, sebab dia beri you berimajinasi, and that is, my friend, is the most beautiful thing you can ever experience. Imagining things. Tapi teacher, kadang-kadang saya tak faham lah apa dia cakap dekat dalam buku tu. Itu pun masalah juga. Baca buku tak faham. Baca. Apa dia cakap ni? Pergi baca balik. Bacalah sampai you faham. Carilah maksud perkataan dalam dictionary, because you do not want to miss that. Umur macam ni paling shock kalau you baca young adult books. Okay? So go and do that. So I hope that you're not going to hate reading anymore. Start finding small things. Online books sekarang everywhere. How I wish masa kecil-kecil dulu ada online books. Now I sound like your parents, I know. Mesti mak you cakap, teacher, mak saya pun selalu cakap macam tu. Masa zaman mama dulu. Samalah. Okay, now let's take a look at our topic. Saya baca buku English, lepas tu tak faham, saya Google, dapat new words. Betul tu, Rudy. I totally agree with you, Rudy. I totally agree with you. Kalau the more you read, the more you will understand new words. Okay, so start small. Now, start small. Jom kita tengok, how do we start small? Family books. Family books, ada juga some books. Okay, ada juga some books. Tapi family ni lebih kepada movies lah. Thriller and many more. So you can check that out. So I want you to I want you to go back to the idea of your review ni. So next, genre is the theme. So agak-agak genre ni letak dekat mana? You can put it in your introduction too. Okay, you can put it in your introduction. Letak dalam introduction, siap-siap lah. How do you find it? How do you find it ni ada double meaning, double entendre. So apa maksud dekat sini? How do you find it? Mana awak jumpa buku tu ke? Macam mana awak rasa? Apa pendapat awak tentang buku tu? Sebenarnya dia minta pendapat. Dia sama. How may I address you? Kita selalu ingat. Duduk mana Syamil? Syamil. How may I address you, Syamil? Oh, I live in Taman Bintang. Janganlah macam tu. Banyak kali dah cikgu awak cakap. How may I address tu? Macam mana kita nak panggil awak? Nama awak macam mana? But you just call me Syamil. So of course I thought you were asking for my address. I thought you already know my name. Betul juga, dia made a point over there. Betul tak? Tapi however, how may I address you will always mean how do I call you? Okay? Now, how do you find it? Do you find it good or bad? Okay? So ini akan masuk ke dalam bahagian ketiga. Good or bad. Okay, whether you find it good or bad, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's your idea. Now, apa dia cakap kat sini? Dia cakap a great book. Tapi dia cakap a great book, boleh tak kita cakap something bad? Boleh. Tapi make sure you cakap something good yang lebih banyak. Sebab dia tanya your opinion, how do you find it? I find that the book is great, but there's some things that I wish could have been different. Okay? So, any question before we proceed on to check our book out? Any question? Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the amazing book by Roald Dahl. Okay, before that, berapa perenggan? 3 perenggan. Berapa patah perkataan? 150 to 200 words. Nothing changes. Guys, benda sama. Tenses apa yang nak pakai? Kita guna a mixture of present tense and also past tense. A little bit of this and that. Kalau lebih kena potong markah tak, Miss? Tidak. Tidak sama sekali. Tak ada siapa akan potong markah awak. Jangan risau. Alright? So jangan potong idea awak kerana you are scared of getting your marks cut. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you one thing. I'm so sorry if I'm speaking in BM. The reason is I want you guys to really get comfortable with our topic today, but I will try my level best to answer all of the questions that you have. If I were to be speaking in a lot of English, nanti you lupa nak tanya teacher, just write it down apa perkataan yang you tak faham teacher cakap. Okay, so don't worry. So give me a moment, I'm going to just buka the website terus ni. I bagi you terus daripada website, my dear. Terus daripada website. Dia boleh ke kita tengok website bersama-sama ya? I do not own this. This is not by me. Okay, there's this something called rolldoll.com. Wow. The 10-year-old Maryam would jump. And I still have the 10-year-old Maryam in me. The first time I discovered this website, masa teacher 3 tahun lepas. Now my inner child is screaming right now. Every time teacher buka, I scream. Okay, jom kita tengok. So dalam ni, dia ada macam-macam that you can know about. And dia bukannya cerita-cerita yang tak famous. Cerita yang kita tengok dalam movie sebenarnya datang daripada buku. Let me give you some example. Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So let's see. So you have Matilda over here. Okay, Matilda the musical coming soon. And then you have, mana tadi? Okay, today since we're talking about Matilda, today kita nak ceritakan all about Matilda. Okay, we're going to talk about Matilda. Now, this website is a free website. You boleh baca anything that you want. And this is about the author. Line tak berapa okay sangat. Tapi tak apa, don't worry. So there's just so many things that's in here. Kita nak load pula gambar tu. Ya ada. Okay. Okay, this is about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the one that I mentioned. Okay, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory it came from Roald Dahl. Fantastic Mr. Fox, also a famous one. George Marvelous Medicine, a famous one. James and the Giant Peach. This is something that is really famous. James and the Giant Peach over here. Okay, something that's really famous. Everybody know. Today we're going to talk about Matilda. Okay, today we're going to talk about Matilda. And then we have the tweets. BFG itu pun famous juga actually. And last but not least, the witches. Now, the witches, apa lagi? Yang Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ni semua amazing movies tau. It has been made into an amazing movies. So bila dia dah dijadikan sebuah movie yang senang untuk kita nak tulis, tengok je, tak payah baca buku pun, tengok. Let me share with you a little trick. Today we're going to talk about Matilda. Okay? If you guys haven't read the book, you can just watch the movie. It's on Netflix, it's online, it's everywhere. You can just simply watch it. Okay? And when you talk about Matilda, dalam movie dia sama je dengan buku dia. Dia adapted from a book. So ambil buku yang ada movie dan juga buku. So you save yourself time. Kalau dia keluar movie review, you ambil movie version. Kalau dia keluar book review, you ambil book version. Contoh-contoh, you have Harry Potter. What else? You have Enola Holmes. Very good. Cinderella. Why not? Teacher, children's book boleh ke? Boleh lah cakap any book kan. Dia tak cakap pun apa genre. Sherlock Holmes. Marvel is a comic. It better be a book. Beauty and the Beast. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's a very good Tengku. And with an E. Frozen dia tak ada buku. Jadi you have to be very careful. Snow White ada buku. Bapa boy dia tak ada buku. Kalau dia ada buku, then boleh. It has to have in the form of a novel. The Queen's Gambit, Adam's Family. Frozen ada buku mewarna. Buku mewarna ada. Tapi buku berwarna bukannya buku yang you boleh review. Jangan you pergi review buku mewarna. I cari you nanti. G. Stilton ataupun the famous Enid Blyton, sorry. Jeremy Stilton yang mouse tu, betul. Macam-macam buku ada kat situ. Little Women, 5 Feet Apart. Kalau nak buku yang teenage punya buku, 5 Feet Apart. Paper Planes pula. Paper Town. Paper Planes, confident. Apa lagi? Buku-buku cerita cinta. Teenagers boleh ke teacher? Boleh. Red Riding Hood ni children's book. I'm talking about children's book today. Confident penting, boss. Penting. 5 Feet Apart is so sad. Betul. These are all teenage romance. Dia panggil sebagai teenage romance. 5 Feet Apart menangis. Zaman teacher it was Nicholas Sparks. Kalau comics, it's not considered as a novel yang diminta. Selalunya that is how it should be. Okay? And ada cakap, teacher, to all the boys I've loved before. Boleh ke? Boleh. To all the boys I've loved before. Itu pun based on buku. Saya nangis tengok 5 Feet Apart. Lagi satu, Fault in Our Stars. Teacher suggest novel yang sad ending. The Notebook, Fault in Our Stars. Dear Rosie. I nak nangis sekarang fikir. Dear John. P.S. I love you. All the Bright Places. Sedih. Sedih, semua cerita-cerita tu sedih. Geram dan sedih. Okay? Go and read all these amazing books. It's okay. Miss nak tisu. Miss emotional . Okay, roll down ni, hari tu kelas dah nangis. Zakia, janganlah buka pekong. Hey, Zakia ni. So, all these ideas, okay? We say all the bright places I'm reading. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna read together. We're gonna talk about all the sad books in our class. Okay, we're gonna talk about all the sad books in our class. Right now, let's just focus on Matilda. So, can I just share with you the story about Matilda? Okay, Matilda is actually a story about a young kid, okay, named Matilda, and all her life she has been an avid reader. She was so keen into gaining knowledge. Dia sangat-sangat minat untuk belajar benda baru, but her parents didn't allow her to go to school. Unfortunately, her parents didn't allow her to go to school because they have the idea that school or gaining knowledge or becoming smart is not a good thing, especially to young girls. So what happened? Matilda tried her level best to actually get out of the house and travel all the way to the library just so that she could read books. Until to an extent, she has read all of the amazing books in the library and she became smarter and smarter each day. All in all, she also has a telekinetic power where she can actually change a lot of situation. But she didn't know about it. So you have to watch it. I'm not going to spoil it how she found out. All in all, she eventually managed to go to school. She managed to enroll herself in school, but her father wasn't very happy. So her father enrolled her in a very horrible school. Fortunately for her, in that school, there's this one amazing teacher named Miss Honey who has been there for every single kid that was bullied by their principal. So when Miss Honey saw Matilda, she saw an amazing potential, as if she almost saw herself in Matilda. So Matilda and her wittiness will make us laugh in that amazing book. Or you can also watch the movie. It doesn't matter. Both is fine. And towards the end, something amazing happened, which I'm not going to tell you. Go and watch the movie or read the book. So what I like about this book, let's talk about what we like about this book. What I like about this book is that Matilda shares this book by Roald Dahl. shares or illustrate to us about how amazing it is for us to be knowledgeable and for us to not let anyone dictate our life or bully us to gain something positive for ourselves. Basically, do not let the naysayers cakap benda yang tak penting about us. Cakap benda yang tak matter about us. So you guys will have to really watch this movie. Don't let people judge you for being different. Being smart is not something that you tak perlu ada. Being smart is something that is an essential to our life. Okay, being smart is essential. That's what the movie is trying to tell us. That's what the book is trying to tell us. But the principle is so extreme. Dia macam almost forbid people from being smart. Dia melarang orang untuk menjadi pintar. Dia melarang orang untuk jadi pandai sebab mungkin dia ada something that is tersirat in there. Mungkin dia rasa macam dia takut orang overpower dia kalau orang budak-budak tu lebih pandai. Okay? And many of you guys yang dah tengok the series cakap you memang hate the principle. Memang betul-betul I really do hate the principle in that. But it really taught us many amazing lessons. And guess what, guys? It's a children's book. It's coming from a children's book. So if you guys are ready, let's learn on how you can write a review. Okay? And I'm just going to tutup sekejap. The best thing about book review ni, tak cerita pasal karakter pun tak apa, guys. Best tak cerita pasal karakter pun tak apa. Meaning you don't have to remember every single detail. All you have to do is just share with us the amazing main character, which is in the title. So macam mana kita nak buat? Just remember this one little thing that's important for you. Okay? This is an advanced version. So tak apa ke kita cerita pasal advanced version? Boleh you guys semua dah advanced dah dalam ni. So we have I, D, A. What is that? Aida. Lepas kita dah belajar about Aida, I akan bagi tahu dekat you yang dia teramatlah senang. Okay? So number one, what is it that you need? Introduction. Itu benda pertama yang kita perlukan. How many paragraphs? 3 paragraphs. Okay? For form 4, form 5, I gunakan Aida juga, tapi Aida mereka lebih panjang. For you guys, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? You don't have to worry about the long Aida. You worry about Aida saja. Aida. Bolehlah. Okay? So number one, you ada introduction, or we call it for Aida dekat sini, dia akan jadi basic information. So apa yang kita nak ceritakan dalam I yang pertama? So the first thing first yang you perlu tahu adalah all sorts of basic information yang kita dapat dalam buku. So what is it that you need? Number one, you can talk about the title. Title of the book, title of the movie. Number two, you talk about the genre. Number three, you talk about the author. Number four, you talk about when or where you got it or read it. Okay, that's it. Simple. Simple. So what is our title for today? Today we want to talk about Matilda. What is the genre? It's a children's book. And who is the author? Roald Dahl. Now, when you got it or read it, bila you beli dan bila you baca, so maybe you can talk about it recently. Maybe not got it, maybe just focus on read it. Okay? Recently. Now, do you think we have answered all of the asked question? Automatically dia minta apa kita dah jawab dah. Sebab dia memang akan minta benda yang sama juga. Trust me on this. Kalau ada additional information, then you bagi additional information. Now, can I ask you a question? Would you like to write more? Can I give you the other IDA too? I nak practice can you to, sebab you form 3 nak masuk form 4 kan? So practice the advanced lesson. Kita tak perlu nak risau pasal basic lesson. All of you guys are in form 2, form 3, right? Most of you guys are in form 3. Okay, so jom kita talk about the other IDA as well. Boleh, why not? Okay, now, you guys start advanced. You have done this before. So are you guys ready to move on to the next part? Okay, I yang pertama dah set. Number 2, we are going to move on to the D. This is where you go on and talk about your content. Now, dalam content, there's 2 things yang you perlukan. Number 1 is going to be the description, okay? Number 2 is going to be you analyzing the story. Okay, description. So describe the book and analyze the book. What you like or dislike. What is the X factor of the book? Apa yang kebaikan buku ni? What is it based on? Kalau dia ada any based on true story, so let's say can talk about based on something, based on true story. Is it a bestseller? Okay, it's a best-selling book. Apa yang hebat tentang buku ni? So analyse lah apa yang you suka. What is the favorite scene? Tapi this is actually SPM level. But I want you to talk about it. Diserap jadi, ya Allah. Sebaik nampak. Itu yang saya sayang my student semua ni. Dia bagi tahu. Korang semua bagus bagi tahu. Okay, describe. Okay, now describe the book, analyze the books. Now, this is the one yang additional A ni. This is the additional A. You can add it on. You don't have to if you don't want to, because untuk PT3 level is only 150 to 200 words. But for SPM level, of course, it's more than that. So you have to analyze tu wajib. Kepala teacher block. Oh, sorry. So clear on that? Alah guys, it's already 8:49 lah. I dah sedih dah. Tapi I'll still see you after this. There's another session. You do know that, right? Ada lagi satu sesi. Ada lagi, jangan risau. We're going to have all of the fun. Yes, and I cannot wait to start the classes nanti. It's going to be fun. Dah lah? Okay. Content clear? I heard SPM teacher sampai 300 words. Betul. Jangan takut. You rasa you takut tak sekarang nak SPM? Sebab MC Plus has prepared you from basic. Next thing you know, you dah lepas dah not so basic level. And you're going to enter Form 4, Form 5 without any issue, without any trouble, because you are so ready. Of course, when you're in Form 4, I'm going to prepare you, of course. PT3 is a stepping stone towards SPM. I have prepared you before you even know it. Trust me. Okay? Now, describe the book, analyze the book. So your likes and dislikes, what is the book based on? Now, next one. Dah done, So, berapa paragraph? So, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. So, 3. Kelas seterusnya, Miss ajar from berapa? I ajar semua form actually. Semua form sekarang I dah ajar. Yes. So, nanti kita nak masuk kelas kan? I'm going to see you in Form 4. Tapi we have another amazing seminar, another amazing ilmu free, which is going to be all about, itu kena masuk lah baru tahu. Okay? Now, boleh-boleh I akan upload answer. So, number 3. Apa the last 3? Of course, this one I tak payah sebut pun you dah tahu kan? I don't have to mention, you already know it. Blushes. By the way guys, ada yang cakap teacher, saya bukan blushion. Blushion tak blushion, it doesn't matter. We are all blushions here. Saya pelasian baru, pelasian lama, pelasian semalam, pelasian hari ni, tak kisah. We all pelasian. You dah masuk je kelas ni, you dah pelasian. Okay? So number 3. Apa ni? Last sekali. Content dah. Closing. Apa yang you kena cakap? Penutup. Kita panggil dia sebagai ending. Very good, Fazri. Ending. So dalam ending, ini yang I rasa nervous tiba-tiba. Kenapa I nervous? Tiba-tiba I rasa nervous lah. Sebab ending lah yang terpaling senang. Sampai nervous sebab terlalu senang. Macam betul ke? Is it this easy? How could it be this easy? All you have to do is just tell people that I totally recommend you to read this book. Because it's so easy. Ratings. And recommendation. Ini form 5 level. So you nak masuk form 4 I cerita. Senang kan? Nak join nangis sekali. Sebab senang. Sebab tu I nangis. Sebab senang sangat. I macam alamak. Terpaksa nangis sebab senang. Now, ratings and recommendation is actually level form 4. Sebab nanti you nak masuk form 4. I am preparing you for form 4 right now. So, ratings and recommendation is good. Tapi, ada yang senang punya version. There's something that's easier. So, we call it as opinion. Ini apa ni? Mana A dia? Tadi cakap A teacher ni. Mana A dia ni? Advice lah. Kejap lah. Ni advice. Ini kita letak kat bawah-bawah ni description. Nanti you confuse lah. Advice. Okay. Nasihat. Apa yang awak nasihat? Apa nasihat awak tentang buku ni? Terhadap orang ramai nak baca. Well, how do you feel? How do you find the book? Do you find the book great? Yeah, it's great. What is your opinion towards the book? Boleh tak letak your favorite quote? Boleh, you can do whatever you want as long as you have Aida. Aida cakap dekat you, senang kan nak tulis? Senang. And another good news for all of you, it is open for all sorts of review. So you have review essay, you have movie review, you have, of course, the amazing book review, you have gadget review, you have traveling review, travel places. You have restaurant review, which is something yang famous juga. You ada food review. Okay. You have social media review pun ada juga. So anything can be reviewed. I told you any products or services can be reviewed. Let me share with you another thing. Now, title of the movie, genre of the movie. What is the name of the food? What is the type of the food? Malaysian food? Indian food? Chinese food? Japanese food? Who made the food? Which restaurant made it? When and where you had it? Nampak tak? Senang kan guna Aida? Aida akan ikut you mana sahaja when it comes to your review. Now, before I let you go, of course, we need to check out the essay together. Are you guys ready to check Matilda out? And this is a template that is going to be very easy for everyone. Okay lah, tak nak over pula teacher ni, dramatic. Okay, kejap. I nak tunjuk you. Jangan pergi mana-mana dulu. Kelas tak habis lagi, Okay, give me a moment. Tadi sebenarnya ada glitch dengan I punya notes ni. I dah pening-pening dah. Tak tahu mana dia tak keluar. Okay, just give me a moment. Ada glitch terjadi semula. Kita baca bismillah banyak ni. Ting 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 ting. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Nyanyi-nyanyilah sikit kan. Sementara. Okay. Sorry guys, ada error sikit. Fix it. Ding 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 ding. Okay dah. Kasih Azim. Terima kasih for the suggestion. Okay. Dah keluar So ready nak baca bersama-sama? Sorry lah sebab I tak pakai iPad I hari ni. I tak pakai iPad I. Ada glitch I pakai iPad kakak I tu yang tulisan I jadi cantik tu. Kepada siapa-siapa yang student I tu dia tahu. Kadang-kadang iPad I suka buat hal. Okay, jom kita tengok. Kecing. Book review. So ready? Tadi kita cakap basic information. Aida. Okay, jom kita tengok. Boleh ke Aida ni be functional? Okay, Matilda. What book was beautifully written by an amazing what book author? What genre author? Boleh ke tukar? What is the name of the author? Roald Dahl. The book is one of the best I have recently read. When you read it, done. Itu bila-bila pun you boleh cakap. Apa saja buku you boleh gunakan. And it was also made into a great movie. Kalau tak ada movie, tak payah cakap lah. You stop right there je. Okay, you can change this. If it's a movie, then you can just add on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Berapa patah perkataan before you tanya? I tulis dulu. 155 words. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Introduction done? Done. Senang. Told you it's easy. Now, sekarang kita move on to what is the book about. Apa main character dia buat? Now, let's check this out. The book is about Matilda. What is the girl's name? Matilda, who discovers her love of books, and by the age of 3, she taught herself to read. Wow, amazing. However, what happened then? Her parents discouraged her as they negatively believe that being smart is not going to take anyone anywhere. Apa jadi yang berlaku? Fortunately, what happened then? Matilda attends school and meets a lovely teacher, Miss Honey, who nurtures her talent by supporting her throughout her school journey. Wow! What happened then? So what did the author do? The author takes his reader to the world of little girl, into the world of what? A little girl enduring cruelty, negativity, and loneliness. That is what happened in the book. So that is why we like the book so much. The book makes us feel happier. It empowers children. Okay? Dia memberi semangat kepada semua students di luar sana. What happened then? Finally, the beautiful novel has taught us that we can change our lives by not letting naysayers tell us what to do. It is heartwarming with a mix of humor, adventure, and mystery. I recommend that everyone read Matilda because it gives children a strong message that they can do anything they want. As long as it is good for them. Okay? They can achieve anything they want. Naysayers tu adalah orang yang negatif, yang selalu cakap, nah, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. Okay, so that's the meaning of it. So the beautiful novel, what has it done? Has taught us that we can change. What can we do? Ni adalah yang teacher letak ni. It is a what type of book? And mixture of what? Okay, so yang teacher underline tu, you boleh tukar jadi buku lain. Now, that's all you need to do. Thank you so much, Intan. You are so sweet. Ni semua akan diberikan di dalam answer. And do not worry, you will get everything. But before that, you can take a screenshot in case teacher upload jadi lambat. Jom kita take a screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Unfortunately, that is the final part of our lesson. And I would like to say thank you so much for being in here. And the next class yang kita akan jumpa, I will share with you the types of tenses that we usually use in a very important essay. So I'm going to share with you. Next time kita buat writing juga. The next lesson is going to be writing as well, but it's not going to be this one. It's going to be something else. And I'm going to I'm going to incorporate tenses in that lesson too. So check out our Ilmu Free classes, and don't forget to ask your friends to join us, as you do not want them to miss this amazing 365 hours worth of knowledge. So I'll see you guys real soon, inshallah, when you are in Form 4. And sebelum itu kita ada lagi satu sesi dulu. So take care. Assalamualaikum. Don't forget to download the answers in our amazing apps. So see you then. Take care. Assalamualaikum. Love y'all. Bye. Thank you for today. Good night. Bye-bye.